Hey guys, AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today, I want to talk about how or why it's not a good idea to see a girl when she's like on her period, you know? And you're gonna be like, we know this, but tell us why. So before I tell you guys why, let me first introduce myself. I'm the world's greatest video and entrepreneur that also works in retail. Okay? I am the man who scorches earth. I'm the man who is able to understand things at a cosmic level. I am able to understand any piece of information with time and effort put into it. I can learn any language if I put my mind to it. So you guys need to hit the subscribe button to see all of that, and hit the like button to see all of that, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video of mine. And comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you know, you know. And share with your friends. I know your friends want to see this video, so let's get into it. Why shouldn't you hang out with your girlfriend when they're on their period? So for a guy, their emotions will always stay the same. They don't change because they do not have a thing called periods. I guess you could say a man period, but that's not really a thing. For women, they literally go through that, and they become more emotional, they become more judgmental, they become more sensitive, and that's why a lot of people say that women cannot lead, because they're more emotional. They think more on emotions. And I do believe this. And I know that a lot of men too go based on emotions. Like, I go more on emotions than I do logic. But that doesn't mean that I think with emotion. I think with both. Women think with both too, but they think more with emotions, and they think especially more with emotions when they have a period. So the other day, I was with my girlfriend, and the other day, like yesterday, and she seemed like how she always did, but she seemed out of it. So that could mean anything, right? But she just started her period, is what she told me. So she's like fucking gushing blood and shit, right? I pick up on these things pretty quickly when the not the dynamic, but when she kind of, or when women kind of like are just not present. She seemed like she was a little bit less present and not in the moment, and a little bit more like she is a bit in pain and just thinking about other stuff. And that's exactly what she was doing. And the thing with seeing your girl when she's like that is she will literally pick fights with you for literally anything. I'm telling you right now, you need to avoid that. Avoid picking fights with her, but do not back down when you are in the battle, because then she will lose even more respect for you. Just avoid it altogether if possible. She literally gave me the option to skip hanging out with her, and I should have quite possibly took it, because she was saying shit like, like she does this little bit where she's like, oh, the worms talk to me and like I'm crazy and shit. But this time she was like playing that bit way too much because she was like, the worms tell me that I should leave you and never come back. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, I need to stop listening to the worms. So basically she's saying, oh, maybe I should break up with you. That's what I'm thinking. But again, you can't think like that with women because it's purely on emotion. She was saying that because she was on her period. And when you're on your period, you're not thinking straight. You're so sensitive. It's, again, women are all about in the moment what their emotions are telling them. So their emotions when they're on their period are literally so sensitive that they will break up with you if you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. Of course, there's a chance that she may change her mind. Whatever she's feeling in the moment, that's what she's gonna feel. So she could literally be on her period. You could be the best boyfriend ever, right? She could like fucking want you from all the way from 10 a.m. all the way to midnight. And then she gets on her period, you hang out. She's like, actually, you know what? I'm actually so turned off by you right now. It's not even funny. And then she breaks up with you. The thing is, if she's not a loyal person, she will break up with you. If she is very unstable, she will break up with you. Again, it's just based on what she's feeling in that moment. And again, women, when they're on that time of the month, they will literally not crash out. They will literally get so mad at you for the littlest, slightest inconvenience. And that is not good. So you need to avoid that just because they don't think straight when they're on their period. The best time that you can hang out with a woman is when they just ended their period or when they're ovulating. That's not a good idea though. If you use protection, that's great. But it's not a good idea if you don't use protection because you could have unwanted kids or something. But again, that's up to you. All I'm saying is a woman that is going through a hard time like that typically does not care about what you have to say. Every little thing that you say will tick her off. It's not your fault. Even if you do the same shit, you do the same thing, it's a different dynamic, it's a different vibe. It shifts. All because she has her emotions are heightened, and she will literally pick you apart if you're not in your masculine frame, if you're not keeping your masculine frame. If she yells at you or anything like that, again, like I said in the other video, keep your masculine frame. But she kept on telling me to get out the car, like jokingly, of course, but she did that more and more, and I buckled down, you know? I was like just making jokes and more jokes, and she was kind of acting a little bit cold in just the slightest way. Eventually, she chilled out and everything was good. No, actually she didn't. She was still in a tizzy, but the whole date was just her a little bit. I can't even describe how the feeling was. It was like, if you can imagine how a girl is looking very interested in you, is very like she's all over you, and then she's on her period and then she's just like kind of distant. There's like a cloud over her or something. You can just feel it. She's just not there. It just kind of feels like she's not present when she's like that. If that makes sense. She is there. She still does the same stuff, but she's more sensitive She's less attentive. Again, she's the same, but she's not. She acts the same, but she also wants to hurt you more. She bit my neck. She bit my neck. And she bit it fucking hard. Like, she bit one of the, not arteries, but whatever they call that shit in the neck. And she bit that shit hard. And I thought I was gonna, like, that was it for me. And I pulled her off, and she's like, no. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, bitch. I grabbed her by the hair, pulled her out. And I was like, oh, shit. But anyway, yeah, it's just really important to, again, when she acts like that, when she acts in her feminine ways, you need to act in your masculine ways. Buckle down, I'm telling you. Even if she's, like, yelling at you and shit, you can either leave or you can just keep on, like, getting around that shit. Again, when she's in that state of mind, any little thing that you do can tick her off. It'll literally piss her off. So I'm telling you right now, if you can avoid seeing her, do it. Like, she could literally have a whole different image of you based on her perspective, because her perspective will change when she's in that state of mind. If you're in a long-term relationship and you've been doing this, you might have to find a way to be with her without actually, like, talking to her or anything, because nothing will make her happy in that state of mind. But again, she's just going through it. That's just how it is. Women just have to go through that shit. They're just women. That's how women are. But just let her go through it and be done with it. That shit is every single month, and that's why they call it that time of the month. That's just how women are. You can't blame them for it, and you can't like it, but you can't blame them for it. That's it. It's just how it is. Anyways, guys, if you found this video helpful, if you found it insightful, if you found it kind of gross talking about people's periods, leave a comment down below telling me, just put the fries in the bag and get on to what you're saying, and this video is really gross. Just comment down below. I really appreciate a feedback. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next one, and have a blessed day. Peace.